you are approaching the school on a blustery winter morning. You can see the light and warmth beaming from inside. You wrap your hand around the icy handle and pull the door, anticipating a gust of warm air to greet you. But the door doesn't budge. You stop, confused, and wonder where you went wrong. A beautiful girl comes up behind you and patiently waits for you to open the door. You pull again and again, to no avail. The door simply will not budge. Finally, you let go, admitting defeat. The girl blows by you in disgust and pushes the door open. You stop, dazed and embarrassed, and you vow then and there to learn everything there is about opening doors. And in this speech, I will teach you just that. You will learn everything there is to know about doors. Every day, we open a variety of doors, and we never really reflect on the action. I hope to provide you with an appreciation for door opening and a true understanding of what happens when you open a door. I will cover door etiquette, the general mechanics of a door, the vast variety of doors, and the meaning of a closed door. Alright, let's get started.
Okay.
There are gender roles associated with opening a door. It is generally accepted that a male should open a door for a female. And this, perhaps, is a gesture of kindness, or maybe even a depiction of his strength. It could also be a display of his superiority. And in our modern society, all genders are equal. And opening a door for a woman could be seen as an offense to her independence. We should not jump to the assumption that anyone wants a door held open for them, because they may prefer to do it themselves. Also, it's important to consider distance when you're opening a door. There is a distinct courtesy zone and an awkward zone when holding a door open. If someone's within 10 to 15 feet of you, it's polite to hold the door open for them. If they're within 5 feet, it's rude to slam the door behind you. And if they are outside that zone, it's awkward for you to hold the door open for them. Not only will you appear insane, as this guy in the picture, but you will also inconvenience the person, and they will feel obligated to walk quickly to accept your gesture of kindness. Also, it's important not to blow by people when you're entering doors, or try to squeeze through when there's not enough room for you. Also, never cut off people. Finally, don't abuse the door opening courtesy. It's terrible to be stuck holding a door open for far too long. So if you're ever out with your entire extended family, make sure to leave the person holding the door open after 30 seconds. Now that we have discussed door opening protocols, it's time to explore the door itself. So here we have an image of the door. And in the top corner you can see a hinge. The hinge is a crucial component of the door because it's what allows you to open the door. Without a hinge, a door would be stationary. You'd have to lift the door up and move it every time you wanted to pass through a doorway. Fun fact, hinges show you which way a door will open. If you can see the hinge, the door will open toward you. If you cannot see the hinge, the door will swing away. So in this picture, you cannot see the hinge. And so like most common house doors, the door will open into the house instead of outside. Next, we have the knob. The knob is the general, most common way for you to use a door. When you turn the knob, the latch will go inside the door and allow the door to be pushed open. Other doors have levers or handles, and these came about due to the Americans with Disabilities Act, because turning the knob was simply too difficult for people with arthritis. So these types of handles have also become commonplace. Next, you have the doorbell and the door knocker, both of which serve the same purpose of letting the person on the other side of the door know that you have arrived and are ready to be let in. Finally, we have the lock, and the lock prevents you from opening a door. If a door is locked, you cannot open it. There are a large variety of locks in our modern society. You have the pin pad lock, the deadbolt lock, a chain lock, all of which work to provide you with a sense of security and protection within your home. A peephole allows you to see outside your locked door into the world without exposing yourself to the danger that lays outside. Locks, however, can be picked, or doors themselves can be broken down by burglars. Having a door on its own is, quite frankly, a risk. Here's a random sampling of doors you might find in your community. You have the bus door, which must be opened by a lever inside the bus. And the bus doors are generally left open, and if they are closed and the bus driver is out of the bus, the doors must be pried open from the outside. Next, you have the garage door. The garage door is generally opened automatically, but if this fails, it can be manually lifted up. Next, you have emergency exits on buses and planes, both of which are actually windows. But in the case of an emergency, when the main door fails, they can transform into a door. Finally, you have a trap door, which is a door at its most basic. It's simply a flap and hinges, and it is so basic that it can blend into its surroundings, and you may never know that the door is there. Next, we have doggy doors. Doggy doors can be very tempting to go through because they're generally not locked and provide an easy entrance into a house. However, getting stuck in a doggy door is very undignified and should be avoided at all costs. Next, we come to automatic doors. Now, automatic doors at first glance appear very convenient. They remove all the gender roles and door etiquette associated with opening doors. They make it very easy to enter and exit buildings, especially when you're shopping, you're pushing a cart, and you're carrying a lot of stuff. You don't have to be hassled with opening the door. However, automatic doors can be very dangerous. They can malfunction and trap you inside a building, and they cannot be opened easily. I can't teach you how to open an automatic door, and you will be stuck. When I was in 6th grade, my family took a trip to Canada. And we enjoyed the beautiful city and took advantage of the public transportation. One morning, my sister and I boarded a metro train, and my mom was following behind us with my youngest sister in the stroller. And we boarded the train, and the doors started to close behind us. And my mom tried to push the stroller through the doors, but they threatened to close on my sister and take her life. So my mom pulled the stroller out, and the doors rapidly closed behind her, securing my sister and I into the train. Then the train took off, and my sister and I were lost in a foreign country with no knowledge of the language or where we were. And that is why automatic doors are dangerous. After focusing on the basics of door opening fundamentals, it's time to discuss why some doors should not be opened. Some doors house danger on the other side, and there may be signs on the door which indicate the danger. For example, a door could say, "Keep out," or "Don't open dead inside." In both cases, the door should not be opened, because danger looms on the other side. If the door is opened, the threat could come out, and you could die. A closed door might also signify privacy. When Robin told us the story of the boy who gave a presentation on why it's beneficial to pee while sitting down, I was left with one question. How did he know that his dad peed while sitting down? And upon reflection, I came to realize that this boy opened a door he simply should not have. And although opening that door gave him a fantastic topic for an informational speech, I think we could all agree that what he saw that day scarred him for life. And while it can be dangerous to open a closed door, there's always mystery and the potential of adventure surrounding a closed door. A great example of that is Narnia. This girl here opened her closet and found a whole world of excitement. And if she had not opened that door, she never would have gotten to enjoy the adventures that lay in Narnia. In conclusion, you now have a full understanding of door etiquette, the components of a door, the diversity among doors, and what a closed door means. You should now have enough door opening expertise to get through life without embarrassment. Just remember to always consider which doors shouldn't be open. Thank you.
Woo! That was great. Let me see the audience. Pandy, Josie.
Don't open dead.
Caitlin?
Chippy, don't forget Chippy.
Don't open dead inside.